Hello everybody, and today we're talking about the pixelated candy situation. Now, if you guys don't already know what happened, today I'm just going to be explaining what happened, giving my opinion on it, and giving the community's opinion on it, because pretty much everybody has said what they thought about it at this point. So if you guys like videos like this and want more in the future, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and go ahead and subscribe with notifications on, because it really helps me out. But yeah, all this started from Pixelated Candy just posting something on Twitter. She said, "I wanted to make sure you guys had entertainment content for lunch. You're welcome." Now to this tweet, she quote tweeted a creepy medical thing. Now, it's pretty bad, so I personally wouldn't watch it, but just know she should not have posted this to her child audience where it can easily disturb someone, as she gave pretty much no warning or anything, and if you just go to it and click on it, it'll just play right for you, and you'll get traumatized if you're a 3-year-old on her account, which is actually most of her followers, considering how she got pretty much all of them from playing Roblox, considering how she's literally a creator of a popular Roblox game and is married to Taymasters, or I'm not sure if they're actually married now, but she was married to Taymasters, which is a developer for Mad City. And to tell you people are mad is to say the least. Someone literally said, "People like you seriously disgust me. You should be deplatformed and have your phone taken away. The emotional trauma young children in your target demographic could endure is huge. Please do us a favor and leave this site. Thank you." Now you might be wondering, how did she excuse posting this to her child audience? Well, she said on Twitter, "Worried about a medical science post, yet this is okay." And she quote tweeted somebody whose name Zach and said she stole Tay's money again and started going psycho. Obviously, she is definitely going psycho. That's literally the last thing I would post if I was inside of her situation. Even if it is quote unquote medical science, maybe you should make a medical Twitter and then you can quote tweet it. But on your Twitter right now, you have so many children there and so many people who didn't sign up for this that are going to see it if you post it. Not only stuff like this is disturbing to children, but also adults. Pretty much everybody from any age demographic will get disturbed by this, but especially our target demographic, which is of course children. And then she calls it cancel culture and tweets out, "People want to be offended about everything and they could take their cancel culture elsewhere." Like, you cannot make this up. She's so oblivious to what she just posted and how that can be extremely triggering to people. It's to the point where she's deflecting responsibility by not even trying to take accountability for what she just posted. Not to mention, it's still up on her page. Like, she wouldn't have to post it for Twitter rules, but this is literally still on her page. She's not even trying to take action in order to have people forgive her. It's just so dumb what she's doing, and she's literally traumatizing kids as I speak. You would think this fully grown woman would understand that you shouldn't post that, but yet she posted it anyways. Like, she must have figured that she would get backlash from posting that, but she still posted it anyway. Some people making the argument saying, sure, it wasn't decent to see, but y'all need to see where Pix is coming from. She has the rest to post / like freely on her own social medias. Wasn't something I would do if I had a young audience, but she's getting much more backlash than she needs to be getting. I heavily disagree with this, because you do indeed have the right to post whatever you want, but if it's to the point where you have such a young audience and it's your target demographic, it's just not even morally right to post something like this, knowing that it'll definitely traumatize people, and even people who aren't kids will get traumatized from it. She apparently hasn't gotten enough backlash because the post is literally still on her page, and anybody in their right mind after getting so much backlash would of course remove the post. Like, no one on her Twitter followers for this kind of stuff, therefore she shouldn't be posting it because it's not morally right. Now, Kitten and Scrimsocks or Nathrix did respond to her, so I'm just going to be reading her tweets. Kitten said, "I get what you're trying to say in this tweet, but you did post something that's really triggering to a lot of people out of nowhere, and the fact that you're being really defensive about it as opposed to just swiftly apologizing and moving forward isn't the best look in the situation. Also gotta know there's kids following Roblox creators like yourself. You have kids that follow you from development. I know your tweet wasn't intentionally trying to be harmful, but now you know, best to not be on defense about it when people are bringing up valid points." Personally, I don't even see any defense that you could make. Like, I guess you could say free speech, but at the same time, it's obvious that in this situation, free speech really doesn't help at all, because even though she is able to post it, does not mean it's morally correct. And of course, inside of this situation, it is not morally correct. Now, Pixelated actually replied to Kitten, and she said, "I got defensive because of what was being said, which we all do at times. To be honest, I didn't even realize this was considered bad. I thought bad meant like bad. I was harassed past bad recently, and those feelings I had before were triggering again in me, which is what led to me being defensive. I didn't realize it would be so offensive, but people insulting me aren't any better than the morals they're trying to preach. So basically, equate calling somebody dumb or an idiot or saying they're wrong is the same as posting bad stuff to your child audience. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, because you can call somebody dumb, you can call them stupid, and that doesn't really traumatize them. It might, but the chances are extremely slim compared to posting that to thousands of people, like Pixelated did. Some people were defending Pixelated's actions by saying people who are kids shouldn't be on Twitter, but the thing is, the minimum age to be on Twitter is 13. And I know a ton of people who are 13 and plus that will definitely be traumatized by this. And anybody with a single brain cell knows that that's the case. Of course, some accounts can post this and do, because people come to that account for that. People don't come to Pixelated's account expecting to see that, which is why she shouldn't post it. And Scrimslock said, if you heavily cater your content towards young children, don't share anything like bad, etc. without any citation letting people know what they're about to see. It's probably best to have a citation regardless. I know some people will start feeling really uncomfortable from it. And Sharkblocks, which is a star creator, said, not offended, I watch this stuff sometimes. It's the fact that you posted it for Roblox fans / kids to see. Common sense is not that common. Like, apparently common sense is not common, because Pixelatedcandy apparently had no idea that children are on her Twitter and probably wouldn't want to see that. Like, we really aren't asking for much. You can post this on another account. If you're on an account that is branded as your personal account, it's completely fine to post this, because hey, you told everybody it's your personal account and you'll post whatever you want on here. But it's on your main account and there's no disclaimer at all. Now that's messed up. Of course, some people are theorizing that it's only because she's having problems with Taymasters and stuff, because if you guys don't already know about the drama that happened a while ago, she had an entire thing with Taymasters, and Taymasters has literally not even posted since on his Twitter account or in the Mad City Discord. So really, that was huge, and she's really been off ever since that. So who knows, maybe she was having a mental breakdown during this, or maybe she was just trying to be funny. Now personally, I don't think she's like a psychopath or anything, because some people are literally saying Pixelatedcandy is a psychopath. She retweets bad stuff to her child audience, not to mention adults can also be triggered from it, and then ask why she's being canceled. Let's not forget she stole her husband's bank. I personally don't think she's a psychopath, at most having a mental breakdown, but she also did not steal Taymaster or her husband's bank account. I've seen people saying that, but Taymasters himself literally said she didn't. So I don't know why people still think that. Now, of course, tell me what you guys think about this. Personally, you know, it's just pretty bad. I wouldn't have posted it on my account, and I don't think she should have posted it at all. And it's still up, so I do think she should delete it if she ever wants to have any kind of reputation again. Because ever since the Taymaster thing, in my opinion, she's had a pretty bad reputation. And now her reputation is even further declining, because some people already think that she stole every single dime out her husband's bank account, and now people also know that she posted bad stuff to her child audience. Now, if you actually go to the tweet that she linked, that was pretty bad. Of course, I would suggest doing it, just because if you're seriously sensitive to stuff like this, you could get like a panic attack or something like really bad from it. So I really wouldn't suggest going on stuff like this if you do get triggered from this type of stuff. You can just see how many people who saw this because of her, and you can just see people like Omar, a 13-year-old. He said, why dude, why? Obviously getting traumatized by this, because hey, this is not good, and some people don't want to see this at all and just click on it without realizing what it is yet, because they assume that it's not that because it's on her account and she never posts stuff like this and shouldn't post stuff like this. It's to the point where this isn't cancel culture, and instead it's just people trying to tell her that this is not good to post and you have a child audience and shouldn't be posting it. Like, it's really amazing how Pixelated can just pretend not to see how many people are actually triggered over this because of her and are having panic attacks because of her. Anyways, yeah, tell me your opinion on this, and this is pretty much gonna wrap up the video. You know, I really just don't like what she did here, and she still has not deleted it, and it's been here for over 5 hours, so this is kind of crazy, and personally, I still would not go to this, and just viewer discretion advised if you do decide to look at it. I'm not gonna link it anywhere just in case somebody accidentally clicks on it before they even watch the video. So yeah, if you guys actually want to see it, go ahead over to her Twitter account, I guarantee it's still gonna be there because she has not yet deleted it, and I highly doubt she's gonna delete it. And of course, Twitter's not gonna take it down, so I have no clue if this is ever really gonna be taken down in the first place. And of course, Taymaster has not yet spoken this topic at all. He hasn't even said anything, like I said before, since the situation happened. So who knows what he thinks about this. And yeah, tell me your opinion down below if you guys would post this on your page, or if you guys think it was wrong of her to post it on her page, if you think she'd be even canceled over this, because personally, I don't think she should be canceled. I think she just should remove it, and then that's it, and apologize. Because if I'm being honest, it could be just a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake at this point, but just remove the post and apologize. Then you won't be canceled, and cancel culture won't get you, or whatever you're saying and try to defend yourself with. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video and subscribe for more. Turn notifications, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord down below for updates like this instantly. Like the video, and goodbye.